harder than the concrete. Part of your raps is shallow. I heard your mom regretted that you playboy. You the chance to should have swallowed. My birthplace Nalunge. My fan base growing. And yo, shout out to Yaounde. Your chick just left my crib. Looking Victoria's Secret draws lit on Narunde. I'm from the place where your grandpops kept to get educated. Sierra Leone to rule the continent, we dedicated. Your niggas only shining cause your country's populated. I'm the most hated, soon to be congratulated. KAO DENERO for real. I step my game up, now my shit is upgraded. Elevated and better to be the greatest. Rapper spit no shit like a nigga constipated.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Mama's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now continuing on with fabulous, amazing music from around the world. We've already gone to Ukraine, we've already just passed South Korea, we are now going over to Africa, to Sierra Leone. And an artist, I just want to say, and my artist, an artist who I have carried the torch for regarding old school music, which has heartfelt words and passion in there, and it drives the message straight to the people rather than the industry. And that's a very, very important path to follow, because I think that's the hardest path to follow, because it's so easy to go onto different other industries and grab that money and get that expensive this and that, and you know, all that kind of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still would want that, but you're not going to sell your soul to get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that other artists do that. I'm just saying that if you're in that lane of craft and this is what that's what you like and that's what you stand for, you're not going to change it for you're not going to sell your soul to change it to go for any other means. And this is one of the things that I like about this particular artist, because he stays in his own lane, has been staying in his own lane and building his own industry within that lane, and not shying away from any kind of temptation or any kind of other thing to that. And it's just been amazing to witnessing, and the pleasure of going back, and indeed still going back to his amazing amount of catalogues of music. I am talking about KAO DENERO. This particular track is featuring King B. I'm not going to let you know what the title is. I'm sure you know what it is, and when you hear it as well. I've just got a problem of saying the N-word. Even though I respect where the hip-hop artist is coming from, that's just not me. I don't say it, I don't represent it. I understand it in every way. I know the history and everything else. Everybody's got their own terms and the reason why they want to say it and all that kind of stuff. I have my own reasons as well. And my own reason is, I'm not going to explain my own reason, but I'm just saying that I don't say it. It's as simple as that. And that's because there's no need to say that. I'd rather call you a king or a queen rather than any other word. You know, so firstly, hello, my kings and queens out there. How are you doing? Welcome to Uncle Momo. But it's you know, that's what I'm talking about. I don't need to say any kind of other terms rather than it's just it. People do, people don't. I'm just that, and I'm glad that every individual is different, because if we're all the same, it would be a boring place, wouldn't it? So keep on strong with your individuality, there you go, and stay focused and not go into anybody else's lane. So that's my message. And that's one of the things of when you're about to all have indeed listened to KAO DENERO's tracks, it gives you that kind of feeling of saying some things like that. And that's what a lovely contrast, rather than listen to something else that's going to have a different kind of attitude to when after you finish. I just love to have this kind of this way of thinking after I hear a KAO DENERO track. It's brilliant. I don't know what this track is about. I'm sure KAO DENERO will tell me about it in his and I'm talking about within this track, not as in personal. If I know he's abroad, and I have sent him a message. I'm waiting to reply back. I understand how busy it is, and who am I to you know, I'm not going to send a second message. I'm just going to just wait. I understand how brilliantly busy he is, and I am just fortunate that he has interacted with me on a numerous amount of times, let alone just one time. And you know, and I'm sure there's so many people that have sent messages that, you know, I don't know, but all I know is that when I send a message, you know, I get a lovely response back, and it's just brilliant. So who am I to, you know, chase that? I just sent one message, leave it as that. I know he'll come back to me at some point, and because that's the way how he is, that's the kind of guy he is. So I just leave it as that. This, I'm not gonna say nothing more about this particular track until I actually just play it. It's as simple as that. So, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs. And a damn good video, Ojo music. Can you dig it?
Yeah. Yeah. We them niggas, yeah. KAO DENERO, King B. Sierra Leone, Cameroon, called Lago. Where them niggas at? We them niggas. Hey yo, King B, what's good, homie? Freetown to Douala. Yeah. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas. Who this your favorite rapper? Little niggas, man, come let me change your dollar. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas who make them all get panic. Little niggas, man, best behind me. I'm the bully on the mic, man, sorta like Dolo. Straight from the mud, man, don't be even get one kobo. I rock designer shit, Louis Vuitton, Gucci down to the socks now. Hey yo, I'm dripped out in polo. My style is exquisite, my rhyming is just rigid. I still fly all the time, boy. I don't need no ticket like a penalty, baby. If your ass is so fat, come through, mama. For real, yo, we can kick it. Let's separate the voice from man. The street can't wait to hear my voice again. I'm here to switch these rappers to singers like the boys to men. And yo, yeah, I'm harder than the concrete. Part of your raps is shallow. I heard your mom regretted that you playboy. You the chance to shoot a swallowed. My birthplace Nalunge. My fan base growing. And yo, shout out to Yaounde. Your chick just left my crib. Looking Victoria's Secret draws lit on Narunde. I'm from the place where your grandpops kept together to get it. Sierra Leone to rule the continent, we dedicated. Your niggas only shining cause your country's populated. I'm the most hated, soon to be congratulated. KAO DENERO for real. I step my game up, now my shit is upgraded. Elevated the dead to be the greatest. Rapper spit no shit like a nigga constipated. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas. Who this your favorite rapper? Little niggas, man, come let me change your dollar. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas who make them all get panic. Little niggas, man, best behind me. We them niggas.
I left rap has a body part, not so delicate. Now I'm back as a backbone. Where I'm from, I'm a vertebrae. The rap delegate. Schwarzenegger when I rap on the beat. You know I only come to terminate. I gotta get rich cause I only got 50 cents. I will not die trying, I got the message that 50 cent. You gotta get your money up, that's what 50 meant. Plus I know the game so well, just like 50 then. Shine like Sierra Leone and Diamond. Shout out to Freetown, I will keep up and make these whack rappers kick down. Chameleon on the beat, we're serving beat downs and speak of realness in the West. They're talking we now. Started from a zero, now I'm a superhero. Hard work got me this track with KAO DENERO, and now I'm getting green. Niggas thinking I'm CeeLo.
We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas. Who this your favorite rapper? Little niggas, man, come let me change your dollar. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas who make them all get panic. Little niggas, man, best behind me. My LIB niggas be like, what's up, my man? I'm on the track with King B about to what's up, my man? I'm colder than Antarctica, rhyming is spectacular.
We can't let them in a circle, they're so rectangular. We give them heart attacks when we rhyme, cardiovascular. My teeth to the flesh when it's beef, I feel like Dracula. He's tall, English, pigeon, I do it in vernacular.
I know be your size, so the level cowboy son, you don't go ever pay the price, so I hit your crew like kebab for dinner. They fuck you with me for Mojua like Batonima. Give it up, Momo, you can do whatever, but still, DENERO the winner.
King B, command gatekeeper, the rain bringer. Say rap another Cameroon, the boy again a big liver. Who am I supposed to be? I be singer, push me na bang bang, you go here. I'm a trigger.
African boy, man. Yeah, see me inside me bronco. I'm the nigga that made them stop rapping. Heard they doing a zone talk. They ready for the massacre. Shaka Zulu like I came from South Africa. My flow flammable, for real. I pass you far. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas. Who this your favorite rapper? Little niggas, man, come let me change your dollar. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas who make them all get panic. Little niggas, man, best behind me. We them niggas. Hey yo, pay homage to Sierra Leone, man. This way everybody in West Africa came to get educated in the 60s and 70s through big college. Is this the thanks we get, East Africa? King B, what up, my nigga? Cameroon, Sierra Leone, stand up. My nigga K-Rap just smacked a nigga just now. Jojo, I see you. We them niggas.
So that was KAO DENERO featuring King B. Do you know what I like about this particular track? First of all, it's the track itself. It just gave me that serious old school pumping bang, bang. I wish it had more oomph and like I can properly feel it and coming to the forefront heavy, because KAO DENERO's got that deep, deep voice that, you know, he can shout without a mic and you still hear him, you know, and that this music definitely had that kind of compensation, not compensation, the, what's the word? It had the same like kind of level. It compensated each other, so to speak. It was a loud banging in your face track, and you got a loud banging KAO DENERO's voice that's got really deep, and these two should have had been like a massive fusion in between them. And like I said, it's I'm gonna definitely put this one on my list for not a remix, a redone. You know what he's done for African King? I know there's got a number. I know KAO DENERO's got a number of tracks in his catalogue that he's going to bring to the forth, like he's done with African King, and bring out forward. And so watch that space as well. But I think for me, I've done my own list as well, and I'm putting this one on my list because this has got that fantastic beat, it's got that fantastic energy, and all those instruments, it's like an orchestra that's just all colliding in together, and giving that bang, 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 and he's rocking it hard. Did you hear the last bit at the end when I know that it was King B and KAO DENERO, they were swapping in every other 2 bars, and KAO DENERO done something. He was like He can bring it out anytime that he wants to. It just shows you that, like I said, all the different kind of riffs and melodies and bars what people at various hip hop artists are doing, and they bring it up to, and you're thinking it's cool. Don't think KAO DENERO can't do the same thing. He shows you all the time in every he doesn't put it out the forefront, but he sort of like plays about with you, so to speak. You got the way how he raps. He's he's there. He's got that KRS-One, that Public Enemy, that loud, that Big Daddy Kane loud kind, not Big Daddy Kane, that more KRS and Public Enemy, that loud kind of vocal that when he chats it's like whoa. So when he spits on, that it brings volume, it brings a massive amount of energy, so to speak. So when it comes to putting in this particular track, like I said, it just really, 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 really compensated each other. Can you say that word? It's not compensated. I mean, because it's not one's protecting each other or balancing one out. It has a lovely, what's the word I'm looking for? I know you know what I mean. It's got a lovely balance to it. It's a yin and yang, so to speak, and it's brilliant harmony that you see in it. And only if that, it was just like more for. I think it was almost like, even though you heard the energy and you felt the vision of the energy, it was still KAO DENERO's voice was way in front of the whole track. And I just think just a little bit more to bring it up and just put it on a wider spectrum. That's why I said I put this on my list of tracks to be redone and KAO DENERO to do a video to, because this one just and get King B on the track as well. Cameron with the heart of Sierra Leone. I think it's just an absolute wonderful collaborations. I'm not sure if you have noticed that I've only carried out a small handful of collaborations. I want to leave that until the end. I want to do all the KAO DENERO tracks and then start off with doing that, arts and foot interviews and doing little small interviews for you guys, which will hopefully happen in January, February, March, around about that time next year, and then. As I said, and doing these collaborations, you're going back and looking at these collaborations. This one, like I said, I put this right at the top only because I can see the amazing things that can be on this particular track. Like I said, it is an old track, so I'm sure. Look, things have developed. Yeah, so what you've created 5 years ago or 4 years ago, there's programs and apps on the computer, much more. You know, like I've got an iPhone. You know, there's iPhone 11. I got that last year, I believe, and now the iPhone 12 is out. So this is what I'm talking about. So the things that I can do, and before that I had an iPhone 7. So the things that I'd done on my iPhone 7, if I bring it over to the iPhone 12, it'll be like, wow. So this is what I'm talking about. There is amazing amount of catalogue in KAO DENERO's album that you can bring up to the forefront and say, wow, are there this program's out and that program's out? I wonder how it would sound if I put that program, if I run it through that program. You know, and I think KAO DENERO is looking back at that. That's why, you know, African King stood out so much, and it was so poignant and vibrant. And you can hear it with the different programs and sounds that was not the same sounds, but it was just run through a different program to give it more quality through that. So a guitar really sounds like a guitar sound, you know. And I think if he does that through, the thing is, you go forward in it. You make more tracks going forward. You're not supposed to go back. But that's what I'm saying. That because he's got so many albums, he has got the luxury of picking out one or two from each album to do a an all-time great KAO DENERO album. And I'm sure that, you know, that there'd be an absolute floodline of people waiting to get that particular album. I would do it. If I was KAO DENERO, I would definitely do that, because is going back, is memory lane for me. You know, which I mean, memory lane, going back into memory lane for him, you know, knowing that what particular track, where you was and what he was doing, what crowd, what audience you were singing to, and all that kind of thing. So you got great memories of that. And you know, like I said, songs never die old. They never do. They always, you know, songs never die old. They don't die. They're just there, you know, to be discovered and rediscovered. They're always there, and that's the amazing thing. That's what I love about music altogether. But this particular track, yeah, it definitely does stand out. Take nothing away from King B. He was absolutely amazing on the track. He gave the modern, like I said, it was a modern style of rapping, and you can see the two different contrasts, but it did complement each other. So that was very nice. KAO DENERO was always going to have this old school vocabulary to his new tracks and old tracks, or whatever tracks. He's going to always bring that vibe, because that vibe works. That vibe, he does not need to change at all. There is a demand for that, and there is a demand for him, as simple as that. For that reason, sir, I salute you. Great track, once again.
But still, DENERO the winner.
King B, command gatekeeper, the rain bringer. Say rap another Cameroon, the boy again a big liver. Who am I supposed to be? I be singer, push me, na bang bang, you go here. I'm a trigger.
African boy, man. Yeah, see me inside me bronco. I'm the nigga that made them stop rapping. Heard they doing a zone talk. They ready for the massacre. Shaka Zulu like I came from South Africa. My flow flammable, for real. I pass you far. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas. Who this your favorite rapper? Little niggas, man. Come let me change your diaper. We them niggas that the street talk about. We them niggas that these rappers listen, try to work it out. We them niggas.